Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to today's call. How are we doing today? Well, good. Let me just see who's jumped in. How's it going? Walter, Steve, and Dave, and everyone else. Great to have you on the call today. Hello there, Chris. Getting to the age where I need to be putting my reading glasses on every so often, but that's okay. So we still have some people jumping on. So I'm just going to be, let me share my screen here with you. That's number one thing we want to be doing. And then we're going to be checking out this little bad boy here, which is a presentation that I've got for you about building an audience and selling affiliate products. And we're going to be looking at gamification. We're going to be looking at a cool little software that we've developed in order to do this. And I might just wait for a couple more minutes because we do have people joining the call. I know it's kind of midday where you are. Don't know where you are. Could be morning. Where you are from? Can you let me know in the chat box? Let me know where you're from, and don't worry, I don't bite, so don't be shy. And okay, so we got Steve from California. So I don't know what time it is over there. Must be pretty early. And we've got a couple of people from Singapore, and we got some people from the Far East. So we got literally two sides of the world, and I'm from the UK, so I'm kind of right in the middle. And I'm going to be continuing to chat away while there's some people joining the call still. So do stick with me, guys. Don't go anywhere. It's hopefully all going to be worthwhile. Just going to have a look at my mobile phone here so I can see what's happening. And just give me 1 minute here. I'm just going to check on something. So I'm just going to mute you for a minute. And one tick. All right, guys, I am with you. And I think what we're going to be doing is, even though there are people still coming into the call, we are going to be pressing on, because I know you've made all the way from wherever you are in the world to come and listen to this. So I don't want to hold you up unnecessarily. So let's begin. So look, you may have been told a whole bunch of stuff about selling affiliate products and, you know, all these kind of shortcuts, and you can do this, that, and the other, and it's great. You know, it's a great little business. It's from home, pays well. If we have time, I might show you my screen dashboard. You'll see it's very substantial. It really does. You know, it's not that hard to be earning at least $10,000 a month from this. But the one thing you need to have is an audience. Because if you just go out and put a whole bunch of links in, you're going to struggle, because people don't know you, they don't trust you. So you need to have some sort of an audience there to be communicating with. That's a kind of the starting block for any business. Any business needs to have an audience in order to be selling to, right? If you have a bit of warmth with them, if they like you, they know you, they trust you, all the better. And I'd put it to you that in order to make a sale, you need to have these three components. You need people who like you, trust you, and they can see the value in what you do. So that's what we need to build, an audience. So what kind of audiences could we have? So one example is Facebook group. So I've got anyone here in my Facebook group? It's not massive. It's about 3,000 people, but it's a nice little group, and we have a lot of engagement, banter, and ultimately people buy. So, you know, I built that group over the course of a few months, but that's an audience that I have. So I post information there and people see me. I don't have to ask permission. I just do it, and we have a good relationship with them. Instagram feed is another one, or just Instagram or Instagram profile. Oops, excuse me. Instagram profile is another one. Kind of more on the visual side. So excuse me. Got the presentation here, and my phone just dropped. We are live, as you can tell. So you're always going to get a few little things go awry. YouTube as well. I don't know, maybe some of you have met me through YouTube. You know, you get people with a massive amount of audience. I've got, don't know, maybe 14,000 people on there, and they see what it is that I post. So, you know, that pays. But ultimately, we're not just in it for the money. We're in it to provide value and make people's lives better and all that kind of thing. But, you know, it's good to have an audience. And another way is to have a list. And possibly that's the best one, isn't it? Because then you don't have to rely on the gods of Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and social media. You just got your own list. You can take it with you anywhere that you want. So even if they shut you down, Facebook shuts you down, Instagram closes you up, YouTube decides to delist your videos, don't matter, because you got your list, you can take it with you. But, you know, it's still good to have these other ones as well. So we need to be building an audience. Now, how do we do this? Not so easy, because, you know, Facebook groups, you need to be posting a lot, you need to be launching products, you need to be DMing people. It's just a bit of a slog. Same with Instagram. You know, you try to put them things on there, you know, the posts, it's competitive. I mean, that stuff takes time, so it could take years. Same with YouTube and building a list. So what we did is we found a way to shortcut the process. Okay, so that's what we are. This is why I'm giving you this sort of long spiel, is to kind of put everything into context. So the system that we come up with is called GameKala. Let me just show you how that works. I might need to put my reading glasses on, so hopefully you don't mind. There we are. I can see you now. No hiding now. And let's go into GameKala, into the dashboard. So what it does, guys, is it works on contests. And what, let me just close that down because I'm getting all these notifications. What we do is we put products on there, just any products, could be anything, could be a PLR, could be some Amazon vouchers or anything like this. And what we do is that we distribute it. Now, let me just show you how that works, because it's really cool. So if I go to new contest, you can see here's one I did previously. These are the components. So I've got a giveaway. If anyone wants to enter the contest, they've got to be putting their email address and their name and email address. It auto-populates it for me, but you got the name and email address. You got the time left. So you decide on when you want to start it, when you want to finish it. So you got the campaign, you give it a name, you give it a brand, so you create a little brand for you. That's, you know, kind of my brand there. You give it the content, so whichever file you want, the headline, description, and then you decide on how you want people to log in, which is easy. You can just log in with Facebook, Google, email, or Twitter. But here's where it gets interesting, is one of the options we have is that people can, do you remember we talked about this audience? So build an audience. So one of the things you can do is if you put your Twitter handle, one of the methods that people can enter the contest is by liking or subscribing, or liking a URL on Facebook or YouTube channel or Instagram or Pinterest. So what we do is by getting people to do this and then getting the contest to go viral, which you'll see in just a minute how that's done, you get lots of growth in Twitter, in Facebook, in YouTube and Instagram, and of course, your email as well, because in order to even get to the table to sit down and eat, before anything else happens, you need to be putting your email. So what I do is I come out with these amazing little contests and I put them, you know, I distribute them, and I'll show you how exactly I do it to my audience, but this is a good way to build my audience as well. And what I do is I sort of build my list, I build my audience there, but I'm going to show you a couple of really cool methods to really get this on steroids. Now, before we go anywhere else, does anyone have any questions, guys? Chris, Walter, Steve, Raheem, Jane, anyone got any questions for us? Let me know. Okay, no questions yet. Something else you can do is you can integrate it with an autoresponder. We've got a whole bunch of autoresponders. You can decide on the duration, and that's to give it some scarcity so people see that and they join. And then what you can do is you can decide on the entries per referral and the number of winners as well. So the more entries, what the system does is it's got an algorithm inside that gives bias to the people who put the more entries in there. So they are the ones who are going to be winning. You can put your terms and conditions, and you can also do retargeting. So you can put your script in there, retargeting script. So all the people that click are going to be seeing ads for your brand and product. So that's another good way to be building your audience. And in fact, what I'll do here is I'll just add up this thing here for you, because one thing you can do is you can have a retargeting audience. That's something I forgot to do, and because I don't have space, I'll just put it in as retargeting. So once you got that pixel, that is a really good way. That's what the people in the know. This is how they make a ton of money, because they have all these various audiences. They have retargeting, and they have social media, and they have a list, and they have this, that, and the other. They don't just rely on one thing. And this is what we're doing here, guys. This is a poly method software. So we're looking at building our audience every which way that we can, because you never know in business, right? You never know. You don't want to be putting all your eggs in the one basket. You want to be moving it across as many parameters as you can, just to make sure that you maximize your chance of winning. Now, guys, look, these kind of software, let me just show you the traffic booster. These kind of software exist, okay? What's good about this is these kind of software, you see them, there's other one called Up Contest or something like this. They go for anything between $47 a month to $97, sometimes even more, $297. They're almost invariably recurring costs, and you know that you need to pay hosting on top, and it can get very, very expensive. This software here, you're going to see how much it is. It's a $17 one time. Okay, it's an amazing tool. We have a few upsells, which I'll show you in just a minute. I'm going to show you a crazy good bonuses, coupons as well. We got some. So this is why this is a really unique time now. If you are serious about your business, if you are serious about building your audience and building your list, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay, and we're going to go through all of that in just a minute. This is stuff that's only going to be open on this webinar and this webinar only. All right. You know, we're starting the launch in 1 hour, so it is going to, I'm not going to tell you it's going to be closed in 1 hour, but these coupons, they're not going to be given anywhere. Okay, this is you need to be live on the call to be getting them coupons. All right. So now I want to show you one more thing here, and that's a traffic booster. So you might be thinking, how am I going to get, you know, where am I going to do it? Where am I going to distribute this? How this, how this, how this, how that, and the other. So we got 66 of these different social media platforms. Some of them you recognize. What happens here, guys, is when you click on them, basically in one click of a button, your contests get distributed everywhere. Now, provided you make them attractive, okay, provided you make them attractive, then people are going to see it. You know, people, if all you do is you give an ebook or you give this boring, you know, been there, done that, maybe people aren't going to be necessarily joining in droves. You put something in there that's quite sexy, you know, a PS5 or, you know, a couple of Amazon vouchers that are, you know, geared towards, I don't know, like the latest iPhone accessory. There's a new one coming out soon, something that's really trending. What you need to do is just go on Google Trends, do a little search, see what's trending, and get your prize based on that. Just go with the trend, put it out there, and you are going to be getting people joining, because what have they got to lose? All they're doing is they're just putting in their details. Okay, so it doesn't cost them anything. Okay. The other thing is there are Facebook groups, for example, and Pinterest the locations and such like, who specialize in contests. So what you can do is actually put the link in there. So when I go to, there is actually a way to get the link as well. Let me just go to dashboard and I'll show you. You can promote it. Now, if I'm going to edit this, what's going to happen is going to become null, right? Because it's not in order to, there's one of these buttons here where you click on it, and unless the contest is finished, the whole thing just comes down. And so I am not going to do that, but you can see you can promote it. Here we go. So this is how you do it. You just grab your copy from here, and you can also put the code onto any blog and such like, but this is how you do it. All right, are we good so far, guys? Any questions for me? Get my glasses off. Take a sip of water. Okay, good. So let's continue with the presentation. And let me know if you got any questions. By the way, I want to show you this. I want to show you a couple of things now. So first of all, we got a coupon code, which is GameKala 20 off, and that's going to give you 20% off the entire funnel. So what I'm going to do now is, first of all, remember this, it's GameKala, which is the name of the product, 20 off. And what I'm going to do now, as we speak now, if you're watching a replay of this, it will not be there. Okay, after the webinar, I'm going to remove this. Okay, so let me first of all grab the link for you to go ahead and make a purchase if you want to. There you go. Copy, and we'll drop it into the chat box. There. So you just go ahead and see what happens. You click on there. You see 1746. You got a traffic booster, which you'll see in just a minute. You'll see what that means in just a minute when we look at the funnel. But the traffic booster is basically this. You want to be adding that, definitely. But when we put in the coupon code, so which is going to be GameKala 20 off. I think you need to do it as a capital lock. Let's see, fingers crossed. Boom, there you go, it's working. Okay, all right, and that's across the funnel. We good? Okay, let's continue. I've got a couple of cool bonuses here for you. Traffic Unleashed. You can see the sales page in there. It's a real genuine products. Some of our existing or previous products. Okay, so that's going to work perfectly with GameKala. And then you got this one here, CV Traffic Bots, ClickBank. Okay. So this is a good little thing to use your GameKala software with ClickBank. And an affiliate cloner this is where you clone affiliate sites. So again, that's going to sit nicely with GameKala. So hopefully, guys, you understand where this is going. And I want to show you the bonuses, the funnel rather. Now we do have some down sales. The down sales are going to be limited, but nevertheless, we do have some down sales. So you got the front end, which we looked at. Then you got the traffic booster, which you've seen. Then you got unlimited version. You get, instead of 15 campaigns, you get unlimited campaigns. Then you get the done for you, where we do the campaigns for you. So we set everything up for you. We set the contests. We send traffic. We do, you know, we pretty much do everything. If we get a $500 get results guarantee as well. And then we have monetization, where this is something a little bit different. It's quite unique. I can't actually tell you exactly what it is, but it's a different traffic method that we run into GameKala in order to make you money. Then we have limitless traffic. This is where you put your tracking pixels on our sales pages. So again, you are building your audience based on our sales pages. Okay. Then we have the Reseller Edition. You get 100% of the funnel. This is quite a, you can see it's quite a big old funnel there. So opportunity to make good money. And then the missing piece. This was found by a beta tester. And again, this is another secret little method. We call it the missing piece because we couldn't really think of a better name to capture what it is that, you know, what we're trying to say here. It is literally the missing piece. It's just it's a couple of traffic methods, a couple of funnels, and we've added together in order to make sure that you make even more money. So this is the funnel, and you remember you get 20% across its entirety when you go ahead and use that coupon. So, boys and girls, hope you find this to be of value, and I really hope to see you on the inside. Let me know again if there's any questions. Walter, Steve, Raheem, Jane, anyone here making the purchase? Let me know you got the link. I'm probably going to be, I need to run back to the launch now, get it all set up, make sure that you know, all our affiliates are looked after, everything works down, the download pages or whatever they're called are all kind of humming along nicely. So I'm going to be making a move, but you've got this for the next, you got this link for the next 30 minutes. So wishing you a great day. Hopefully see you on the inside, and take care. All the best. Let me know again if you have anything for me, any other questions. If you don't, thank you very much for making the effort and taking the time to come and watch me speak live to you. And yeah, speak to you very soon. All the best. Bye.